Okay, this is an instructional video on how to make paper mache pumpkins for Halloween. We started the video a little late, so we didn't get all the steps. Oops, but you're still gonna like it.
I'm a good guy for a gal, so won't you look my palm over? I got time for a chat, so won't you tell me my future?
Take a trash bag, 30-gallon trash bag, and fill it full of newspaper, tie it up, wrap the trash bag in twine, along with like the marks of a pumpkin, the grooves, okay? And then you start pouring this mixture that we've come up with all over it, kind of like a plaster.
You dip strips of paper into a mixture of joint compound, Elmer's glue, and then you just cover the trash bag with the strips of paper, and it takes forever. But what you can do instead is you can actually get old sheets and cut the sheets up into squares, dip it in the same stuff and cover it with that, and it works out a little bit better.
You might not be able to see, but we've kind of done here. These are some sheets.
Actually,
you still kind of see some of the strips of newspaper a little bit. The sheets is a lot faster.
It is a lot faster. And then you let it dry.
Once everything is dry, you want to cut a hole in the bottom of it so you can pull out your trash bag and all the newspaper. You take, you just draw your face, and you can just use a regular steak knife and just cut out your face. We've done that here. And then you start this clay process that we're showing you now.
You take the toilet paper off of the roll, and you put it in some really hot water, and you break it up into little pieces so you can get the paper pulp. It's like brains or something. Paper pulp. There's like 3 rolls of toilet paper in here that we soaked and broke up into little pieces. Joint compound, glue, plaster of Paris. So you're probably supposed to measure this stuff, but we're not going to. Okay, so then you mix it. Okay, so now you have like this really gooey stuff, which shouldn't be that gooey because you can't form anything with it. So you pour in your plaster of Paris. And you kind of make it into like a Play-Doh consistency. Alright, so now you have this clay that you can actually mold and form and do stuff with. Yeah, so you put it on and then you kind of just mold it to what you want it to look like. You push it around and it doesn't need to be thick, a thin layer, and it's really, really strong. You can actually sand it. You could sand it off if you really hated it.
Now when you first put the clay on, it's gonna go on pink, because that's the color of the joint compound, but when it dries, it'll dry white. So, we never finished the video. The last mixture that you make there is also the same mixture that you're going to use to build up the face around the pumpkin. Once that dries, you can go through and you can sand it if you'd like. We found out we really didn't need to. Actually, if you want to, if it's too rough for you, you can just take just the joint compound, the pink stuff, just it by itself, and smooth out areas, and when that dries, it will become pretty smooth. When the pumpkin was totally built and the face was made, we just used spray paint. I just went and bought some orange spray paint, some black, some yellow, and mainly, obviously, you go through the whole thing like in orange or whatever color you want. Like I would go, you know, black in the grooves, and we took a paintbrush and just would kind of dab it you know, to kind of like help blend it into the orange, and it turned out really well. And I took most of the yellow paint and I spray painted the entire inside of the pumpkin yellow. That way, when you put in a light, it kind of illuminates it a little bit, and it looks really nice if you want to throw a glow stick in there or something like that. I wouldn't suggest a candle, but any kind of light, it looks pretty nice. And here's our final pumpkin. We'll probably make another one, and probably make a more instructional video, because this was totally half-assed, I This was our first paper mache pumpkin that we've ever made, and I wanted to build a pumpkin, didn't really know how, and we decided to go with this idea. So, and I know that the next one will be better and the one after that will be better, so I hope this video has been helpful for you that want to do this. And you kind of figure out your own rhythm and your own ways of doing things as you go along, and I know next time will be better. But anyway, hope you've enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching, and may every day be a happy Halloween.
Cloud-like, floating in magically colorful pieces of sky.